setup and plan today. And first thing first today is gold, right? And if you see gold, it's moving down, both external and internal market structure. And if you've been watching my videos, you understand that we had our last change of character to the downside. This was it, external structure. This was our last break of change of character to the downside. Then we had another break of structure continuation, which was here, right? Then you had our break of structure to the downside, and this was our swing high, our protected high, right? And if you measure very well from swing high to swing low, you understand that the price already came back to our discount zone, right? And now we're planning to sell. So it's very, very simple. We had our order block, which was here. We're still focusing on this order block here. Still focusing on this order block, which is here. This order block, this bearish order block. The price came and then we had our liquidation. We had this liquidation to the upside. And after having this liquidation to the upside, then we had to move down to 15 minutes. Then you can see this sweep. After that sweep, we had our break of structure to the upside, which was here. Then after having this break of structure to the upside, then the price shifted to the downside. Then internal structure also confirmed that the price is likely to move to the downside. So before this change of character to the downside, we had this order block. This was an order block. This was a bullish order block, but after being disrespected, it turned into our bearish order block. Then the price came, tapped in, then you got our confirmation from this candle. Then this was a very, very clean entry from the 5 minutes fair value gap from this entry. And then currently we are holding this, our stop loss just above here. And then we are targeting this price to here, and then we're going to extend our trade up to here. But we're going to be taking off partial profits along the way, 20, 30 pips, 10%, 2%, till we get up to here, when we're moving our stop loss to break even, right? That's gold for today, and that's gold. Then GU, as always, first thing first is always market structure. You can see the price is moving up, both internal and external market structure. You can see from here, you have a change of character to the upside, a break of structure to the upside, a break of structure to the upside continuation. Then this was our last break of structure to the upside. Then after this, having this break of structure to the upside, you can clearly see that we had our swing low, which is here. You can call it the protected low, but it's a swing low. Then we move to 15 minutes for our internal market structure. We had our break of structure to the upside, and then we had our order block. Our order block is just here. Had our order block, which is a clean order block, which is here. So my plan is very, very simple for GU. Just planning for the price to come back here, then look for buy confirmation, then you continue to the upside. That will be scenario number 1, realigning the market structure. Then if it disrespect this order block, then I'll just wait for the break, then retest, then a continuation to the downside. Then euro. You can clearly see from here, euro is also moving up, both internal and external market structure, and you can clearly see it. Then we had our last break of structure to the upside, which is this one here. This is our last break of structure to the upside. And then if you go down to 15 minutes, you understand that we have our break of structure to the upside. Then a continuation break of structure to the upside. Then from there, we have our order block, the bullish order block, and our plan is very, very simple. Just wait for the price to come back to this order block. Then you look for buy confirmation. If you get those buy confirmation, then you buy this market. Then if the price disrespect this order block, then automatically it turn into a sell breaker block. Then you're gonna wait for the break, then retest, then a continuation to the downside, right? Then GBP, GPY. First and foremost is market structure. You can see the price is moving up. You can see it very cleanly. We have our last break of structure to the upside. External market structure. And then we have our order block, which is here. And from this order block, everything is clean and fresh. You can clearly see it. Then what are we waiting for? We're just waiting for the price to come back. Tap into this order block. Then you're going to wait for the confirmation, buy confirmation. Then if you get that buy confirmation, you're going to be continuing to buy that price. If it disrespect this order block, I'll just wait for the break, then a break, then a retest, then a continuation to the downside. Those are the two scenarios that I'm waiting for. Right, 15 minutes internal external market structure. You can clearly see it's still very, very valid. Although it had a clean liquidity sweep to the upside, you can see that liquidity sweep. And if you see such liquidity sweep, you just wait for 30 minutes candle, then you wait for the retest. You can move to 5 minutes for that for that entry, then you enter from there. Then you can clearly get a clean trade from there, but that's another day to explain that more. Okay. And then GBP, UJ. UJ still is a little bit complicated, but it's very, very clean with clean price action. If you know how to understand and how to read market structure, you had a break of stick to the downside, then you had a change of character from here. Then having that change of character to the upside, then you had our bullish order block, sorry. Then after having this bullish order block, automatically you have to move to our internal market structure. Internal market structure, we had our last one, which was here, our last break of structure to the upside. Then we had a change of character to the downside from here. Still internal structure, still internal market structure. Then from here, had a continuation break of structure to the downside. Then we had a change of character to the upside. Then we had a break of structure to the upside, continuation to the upside. And then from here, you can see that you have our order block here. Price came in, tapped in, swept liquidity to the downside. And then it's just a continuation. You can see it. But right now, if you get confirmation from here, you're going to continue buying. If you don't get confirmation from there, then you're going to wait for the break. We're going to wait for the break. Then we're gonna wait for the break of structure. Then you're gonna wait for the break here. Then you get a break of structure to the downside, and you get the downside. Then wait for the break. Then and the retest. Then a continuation to the downside. Okay, that's it, guys.